Good day. Today I am going to discuss the Windows command prompt commands, or the basic commands of command prompt, or CMD. And here are the list of commands that I am going to discuss and show you what is the meaning of these commands and how to use it. Here are the commands. Number one is dir, cd or chdir, md or mkdir, rm or rmdir, copy, move, run or rename, delete, exit, echo, type, fc, cls, and help. First, let's open command prompt, and here's how to open the command prompt. Type, go to your search bar on your computer and type in cmd, and then click to open. Now that you have opened the command prompt, and here is the screen of the command prompt, I am going to discuss the first command in the list, which is dir. What it does is that it displays a list of folders, files, and subfolders. And here's how to use it. And dir, which shows the current folder, and dir then space, then my folder, which is the folder that you want to get the list of the folders inside it. And here is how you do it. User, and here's the command. If you enter this command, here are the folders that are inside of user. Here's the list of the files or folders, and let me show you the files that is inside this directory. Users is PC, user, and here are the users, then user. So this is the files that are inside Android. These are the files, and it is the same as this. Now we are going to discuss cd or chdir. This command displays the name of the current directory or changes the current folder. And here is the format on how to use it, and which is cd space, and you copy and paste the file path, and chdir space file path, and cd double dot. And I'm going to explain how to use this. If you are going to go to a folder, and here's how you can do it. Find a folder that you want to go, and here's an example. If you're going, here's the current folder that I am in, and I want to go to desktop, which is in the folder user, and I am in the folder user and I want to go to the desktop, and you type in cd space and the name of the folder or directory, and you notice that it pop up the desktop here. That means that I am in desktop now, which means that I can access this files and folders. And for the cd double dot the command, it means that you go up one directory up, which means that if I am currently in let's go to anime first, which is cd anime, which is in the desktop directory. Here it is, and I enter it, and now I am in anime directory or folder, and I want to go back to the desktop. You can simply do this by cd dot dot double period, which means that you are going back to the desktop directory from anime folder. And here is the result. You came back to the desktop folder. Now I am going to discuss the md or mkdir command. This command creates a folder or directory. Here is the format on how to use it: md space or the folder name, and mkdir space folder name. Here's an example. It says here that I am in the desktop, and I'll show you my desktop, and here are the folders, and I'm going to create a folder which is going to pop up here. Let's try and create one. The format is md space folder name. md, I'm going to name my folder this name, and the moment I hit enter, the folder will pop up here, and there it is. You see the folder popped up here, and that's how you create a folder using cmd. I'm going to discuss the rm or rmdir. This command deletes a folder or directory. Here's the format: rm space folder name or rmdir space folder name. If the folder isn't empty, you must add the /s before the folder name, which is rm space /s space folder name, which is the same as rmdir. Let's test this out, and rmdir my folder. Let's try and delete the folder that I created earlier, which is this on the desktop. If I hit enter on this folder will be gone. The folder is deleted and gone. Let's try and create another folder with a file in it, and let's make one. Let's create a folder md my folder, and let's put a file on it. First we have to go to my folder, which is how we learned earlier that we can do this by cd. Here it is. I am inside my folder now, and let's create a file or text file, notepad. Let's name it sample.txt. Now that I've created it, the folder has now a file which is sample.txt, and let's try to delete my folder by using this format, and rm my folder it says is that it cannot be deleted. Let's go back to the desktop and let's use this format, this /s, rmdir/s folder name, rm/s. Then let's delete my folder. Let's see if we can delete it. If I hit enter on this, the folder will be deleted. Or you can use rmdir/s my folder. My folder, are you sure? Delete. Yes. It is now deleted. That's how you can use the rm command. Let's discuss the copy command. And the copy command copies a file from one location to another. Here's the format: copy space file path from and space file path to. This is the file path of the object that you want to copy, and this is the file path to where you want to copy it. Let's test this out, and let's make first a file: notepad sample.txt. Here's how you can make a text file. Let's go back first to the desktop. Let's create the file. Now that we've made the file, which is this sample.txt, now I want to copy it directly to my folder. The format was copy space file path from to, then space file path to. Then let's put this copy space, then the file path of the sample.txt is you can get this by right clicking on it and properties, and copy this. This is the file path, and paste it here, and then put another slash, then the object or file that you want to copy. After that then space, then file path to where you want to copy it, which is, we can just control paste again the text that we copied. Then I want to put it in my folder that in the desktop. So this sample text file will copy to this my folder directory, and when you enter it, it says here one file copied, and my folder has now the sample.txt. That's how you can copy in command prompt. Because the move command, which moves file from one folder to another. Here's the format: move space folder 1, or the folder or the file that you want to move, and the space the folder that you want to move the file to. Here's how you can do it, which is basically the same concept or method as the copy command. Here, move. Let's say I want to move the sample text to my folder, which is currently empty. I want to move this sample text, and I want to get the file path of this, which is this. Let's copy this and paste it, then add another slash, then put the name of the file. Then I want to move it to my folder, so I'm going to put my folder. Here is the file path of the file, and here's the file path or the directory of the folder that I want to move the sample.txt to, and once I enter this, the sample text will move to my folder. It is one file's moved, and here it is moved now, and it is gone. It is moved into my folder. That's how you can use the move command in CMD. Let's discuss the ren or rename command, which changes the name of a file. Here's the format: ren space file1, which is the file that you want to rename, space file2, which is the name that you want the file to be. Let's test this out. First, let's go to my folder, which is this. It has the sample text file inside it, and let's try to rename the sample text. First, let's go to my folder. Now that we're inside, let's now rename it by using this command, which is let's rename sample.txt, and I want to rename it as leander.txt. Now the file sample text file is now renamed as leander.txt. Let's discuss the delete command, which deletes one or more files, and the format of it is del space the file name. And let's try to explore, and I want to delete this text in my folder, which is leander.txt, and I am currently inside my folder, which you can see, and I want to delete it by doing delete space then the name of the file, which is leander.txt, leander.txt, and when I enter, the file is gone, so it's deleted. Now let's discuss the exit command, which exits batch script or current command control. You can just type exit. This just exits the command prompt. Let's type exit, then enter. It just stops the command prompt from opening. Then let's do it again. CMD. And exit. Now let's discuss the echo command, which is used to display a message or to turn off or on messages in batch scripts. And here's the format: echo space the message that you want to display. And let's open CMD, and you type in echo, then the message. So echo, then the message that you want. Let's just type in hello. There it is. It just shows like a text on CMD. The type command. This displays contents of a text file. The format is type space myfile.txt, or the text file that you want to know the contents. Now I am currently in my folder directory, and I want to create a text file. Let's name it sample.txt, and I want to put the text is hi. Let's put hello world. then save it. That's the content of the sample.txt file. Then I want to know the type, and I displays the contents of a text file. So let's do that. Let's put type space the file text, the name of the file, sample.txt, and this displays the contents of it, which is hello world. The fc command, it compares two files and displays the difference between them. The format is fc space file1 space file2, and I want to compare this sample text file and another file which I will create now, which I want to make a notepad blender.txt, and I want to create yes, let's put this blender Perez, then save it, and let's open these two text files. This contains hello world, and this contains Leander Perez text, and I want to compare these two by typing this format, which is fc file1 then space then file2, fc, which is Leander or sample.txt, and then Leander.txt. And here are the contents of sample.txt, which is hello world, and the contents of Leander.txt, which is Leander Perez. Let's discuss the CLS, which clears the screen of the command prompt. You just type CLS on command prompt. This text will clear out when you type CLS. Let's try it, and you hit enter. It just clears the entire screen of the command prompt. The last command is help, which provides more details about DOS/command prompt commands. Just type help, or you can help space command when you want to know more about a command. Let's try it. Let's type help, enter, and here are the entire list of commands in command prompt. Well, let's say you want to know how to the details about the copy command. Let's just type help space then copy, and it tells you how to use the copy command in command prompt. Here are some bonus commands for you. The first one is date, second one is color, third is system info, and fourth one is shutdown. Date displays or sets the date. You can use this by just typing date. Let's try this. Let's type in date, and it just shows you the current date and lets you enter the new date, but I don't want to enter it, so I just want to let it stay like that. So you just press enter, and let's go to the second command, which is color. Color sets the default console foreground and background colors. Here's how you can use it: color, then the number of the color that you want. So let's try and use this. Let's just call help for the color so that we can see what color we want to use. Here are the colors, and I want to use blue. Just type in color, then type in 1 for the color blue, and if you want to let it go back to white, then here is 7 for white. If you want to change the background, then you can type this color E. Just change it back to white. Let's go to the third command, which is system info. It displays machine specific properties and configuration. Just type in system info for that. System info. Here are the info of the computer or my laptop. And let's go back and let's try this port command, which is shutdown. It allows proper local or remote shutdown of machine. You can simply type shutdown/i. Shutdown/i. And it gives you a graphics user interface, then tells you and lets you choose if you want to shut down, restart, or annotate unexpected shutdown. So I don't want to shut down it. Let's try and click cancel. And the last one is for the Wi-Fi password that you can view in CMD. You can do this by typing this to get the list of Wi-Fi that you have connected with your laptop or computer. And then once you get that, you can type this, then the name of the Wi-Fi. Take note that this only works if you have connected already to the Wi-Fi with your laptop. Let's try and use it. Netch WLAN show profile. Here are the Wi-Fi's that I have connected. Let's try and get the password of this by simply typing this, then name equals to the Wi-Fi name, then space, then keys equals to clear. Net show profile name equals to the name B310 underscore C80C9, then key equals clear. Then we can get the password. You can see the password by security settings, and you can look for key content, which is this. Here is the password of the Wi-Fi that I have connected with. And that is all of the commands in CMD. Thank you for listening. Good day and God bless.